The confirmed number of cases of the coronavirus in Los Angeles County today comes to 79,609. The confirmed number of deaths reaches 3,063. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 479, with total confirmed deaths at 50. We anticipate those numbers to increase as the county updates its last 24-hour operating period. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Leslie Robbins. It's 4 p.m. on Saturday, June 20th. Despite some of the June gloom this morning, today marks the official first day of summer, which is also the summer solstice. The sun reached its northernmost point in the sky at 2:44 today. The June solstice is also called the longest day of the year for those north of the equator, which is also why the days close to the solstice also have the most daylight of the year. Summer is the longest of the four seasons with 93 days compared to spring, which has 92 days, fall with 89 days, and winter with 88 days. The first day of autumn falls on September 22nd. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention released new guidelines yesterday for events and gatherings like weddings, concerts, festivals, parades, and conferences, in an effort to acknowledge some states moving forward to allow these larger gatherings to take place and to help the public assess risks involved with socializing. The agency classified events into 4 risk categories. Lowest risk being virtual only. More risk listed as small outdoor in-person gatherings where everyone is from the same area, stays 6 feet apart, wears face coverings, and does not pass anything back and forth. Higher risk are events where medium in-person gatherings take place where everyone stays 6 feet apart. And highest risk is a large in-person gathering where it's difficult for people to maintain 6 feet apart and people are coming from outside the local area. With those categories in mind, the CDC's extensive guidelines advise event planners to make sure staff is following proper hygiene and disinfecting protocols. Staff are required to wear face coverings and attendees are encouraged to do so as well, especially in settings where individuals might raise their voice, whether it's shouting, chanting, or singing. Any large event should broadcast regular announcements on reducing the spread of COVID-19. And if gatherings are indoors, there should be as much ventilation as possible to circulate outside air in. Restaurants should be monitored to avoid overcrowding and socially distanced lineups. The CDC says in general, the more people gather in one place and the longer they're around each other, the higher the risk. The 4 risk factors include time, space, number of people, and whether it's an indoor or outdoor gathering. In Los Angeles County, large gatherings are under the Stage 4 reopening plan. Officials have yet to release when those restrictions will be lifted. Several children's cough syrups were voluntarily recalled today, which could potentially create overdose risks. GlaxoSmithKline Consumer Healthcare is pulling 3 children's cough syrups off the shelves due to incorrect dosing cups in their packaging. Those include Children's Robitussin Honey Cough, Chest Congestion DM, and Children's Dimetapp Cold and Cough. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, symptoms of overdose of any of these products could include dizziness, seizure, nausea, vomiting, constipation, diarrhea, abdominal pain, hallucinations, elevated blood pressure, and impaired coordination. The FDA recommends that parents don't give children under 2 years of age any over-the-counter medicines and no codeine-based medication for children under 12. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends no over-the-counter medications for children under 4, warning adults to carefully measure dosages. 4 popular items on grocery shelves announced they are evolving their brands and evolving their branding. Quaker Oats first announced that the Aunt Jemima brand will be retiring after more than 130 years, as the company acknowledges the name has ties to a racial stereotype. They plan to completely rebrand and repackage their pancakes and syrups. Soon after, Uncle Ben's brand of rice announced it will get an overhaul, as well as Mrs. Buttersworth and Cream of Wheat saying their packaging will be changed. The rebranding announcements come as companies faced increased pressure to boost diversity efforts and combat racism in the wake of George Floyd's death. Most recently, Dreyer's Grand Ice Cream said its Eskimo pie brand would be renamed, recognizing that the term Eskimo is derogatory and that Dreyer's is committed to being a part of the solution for racial equality. Back in April, Land O'Lakes announced it would no longer use the Native American woman who had been the face on the packaging of butter, cheese, and other products since the late 1920s. A California rule created in April called Zero Bail ends today. The controversial state policy allowed for people arrested for minor offenses to be quickly released without paying any bail. Law enforcement agencies reported in some instances suspects who committed crimes were arrested and released shortly after, and then committed additional crimes later that same day. The zero bail policy was established as California jails and prisons cope with outbreaks of coronavirus among the inmate population. With the Judicial Council of California voted earlier this month with a 17-2 vote to end the $0 bail, it could be reinstated if health conditions worsen or change. Small business owners impacted by recent civil unrest incidents can now get financial help in recovery efforts. Disaster recovery loans from the U.S. Small Business Administration, or SBA, are now available to LA County business owners whose businesses suffered looting or vandalism following George Floyd's death. Businesses of all sizes and private nonprofit organizations may now borrow up to $2 million to repair or replace damaged or destroyed real estate, machinery and equipment, inventory, and other business assets. The SBA low-interest loans can help businesses with the cost of improvements to protect, prevent, or minimize the same type of disaster damage from occurring in the future. Now, in order to apply, applications must be submitted by August 17th for property damage. The form can be found at sba.gov. As various businesses continue to reopen this weekend, there are protocols that must be followed in order to open doors to the public again. The City of Torrance Office of Economic Development continues to provide support to the business community, offering online resources that link to the Los Angeles County Public Health website. There you'll find the latest Stage 3 flyer with information updated on what is and is not open. With each county revision, a back to business guideline has been updated. County health officials say businesses can reopen without an inspection. The county's public health director, Dr. Barbara Ferrer, asked business owners to download the protocols online on the county's public health website, as you can see right there on the screen. Complete the checklist and do your best to create a safe environment, not only for employees, but for customers as well. Last weekend, county health officials visited nearly 2,000 restaurants and found that half were not compliant to COVID-19 restrictions. Follow-up visits will be made to ensure restaurant owners are meeting standards. You can get more information on not only what's open in the city, but a link to the City of Torrance COVID-19 dashboard at torranceca.gov/COVID-19. With 2 weeks until the 4th of July holiday, the City of Torrance is reminding the community that out of an abundance of caution and concern for resident safety, the annual fireworks show has been canceled. The Torrance Police Department also reminds the community that all fireworks are illegal in Torrance. It is unlawful to possess, sell, give, or use any fireworks in the city. Even those considered safe and sane are illegal. Any person caught with any type of firework or explosive device could face a minimal first-time fine of $100, with fines increasing for subsequent violations. Torrance Police ask the community, if you see something, say something. You can call their non-emergency hotline at 310-328-3456 or call 911 in the event of an emergency. More and more farmers are back at the Torrance Certified Farmers Market. Wiser Farms offer delicious cantaloupe and watermelons. Forbidden Fruits Orchards from Santa Barbara brought mulberries and pullats. They are amazing if you've never actually tried them. Black Sheep Farms is offering jalapeno and sweet Fresno peppers. Some of the vendors that returned today were La Fiesta Mobile. They make all of their salsa and guacamole fresh. You can even get it customized to your spice level. You can also drop by Brenda's Fresh Roasted Peanuts to pick up roasted goodies, Maria's catering booth that has temporarily transitioned to kettle corn, La Boulangerie for fresh croissants and tamale treats. And if you're looking to update your summer garden, you just might find what you need at AJ's Nursery. Also, a reminder to bring your face coverings, stay socially distanced, use the hand sanitizer available throughout the market, and leave additional family members at home. The market is open every Tuesday and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. They've also announced they will be open on Saturday, July 4th. If you're looking to take part in a random act of kindness, the city has a great program that could help and use your help. The Torrance Community Services Department is asking residents to write a poem, write a postcard, draw a picture, or send a photo of your favorite Torrance location. These will be sent to a member of the Torrance senior community who has been homebound for months due to health risks of being out in public spaces during COVID-19. This effort will also be shared with members of the Adaptive Recreation Program in Torrance. You can drop off these letters, poems, drawings, or photos by Thursday, June 25th at the Volunteer Center located at 1230 Cravens Avenue, or you can mail them to the City of Torrance, attention Veronica Minter at 3031 Torrance Boulevard, Torrance 90503. Or you can drop them off at the Torrance City Hall West Annex. There is a large envelope attached to the front doors. The community continues to rally behind one Torrance fire engineer who was struck with COVID-19 2 months ago. He was placed in the intensive care unit at the hospital and has been battling ever since to make a full recovery. Hundreds of firefighters throughout Southern California have stood in solidarity for their brother in uniform by wearing these special jerseys. They've been ordered by members of the Los Angeles Fire Department, West Covina, Monterey Park, LA County, Long Beach, Anaheim, Compton, Phoenix, North County, and many police departments as well. All of the money raised went directly to the family of the fire engineer. More than 450 jerseys have been purchased. And beginning today, you'll find some of our Torrance fire personnel wearing these special new uniforms for the following week in honor of the fire engineer's birthday. The Torrance Fire Department thanked the community for their ongoing show of support and prayers. The Rotary Club of Torrance Del Amo celebrated local frontline workers across the city. In partnership with the Torrance South Bay YMCA, they hosted a fun community day with a food drive for families in need. Collected non-perishable foods will go to the Boys and Girls Clubs of the LA Harbor's Family Weekend Wellness Program. After the food drive, a gratitude caravan took place and decorative cars with thank you signs departed the Torrance South Bay YMCA and drove by local hospitals, Torrance police, and fire departments. Participants were asked to practice social distancing and wear face masks. Father's Day treats are now available at the Torrance Bakery, from classic Hawaiian shirt cookies to a super dad emoji and, of course, Baby Yoda. Torrance Bakery is doing it again with classic themed desserts to go with every occasion. The family-owned and operated bakery since 1984 is located in Old Torrance on El Prado Avenue. In accordance to COVID-19 health and safety protocols, they've made sure to continue to make employees and customers feel safe when entering their store. Face masks are required for all. Curbside service is available as well, and you'll also find outdoor seating. Management says contactless payment systems will be set up by the end of the month and will be accepting Apple Pay. While they close at 5 p.m. tonight, they will be open at 8 a.m. tomorrow until 3 p.m. As unique graduation events, drive-by diplomas, and social distance goodbyes take place this month, we want to continue celebrating our class of 2020 and your big milestone. Whether it's a preschool promotion or a college graduation, And every milestone in between, send us your photo and let us know what school you are graduating from. We'll be sure to share it on our show. Email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. With Father's Day coming up tomorrow, we want to celebrate dads, father figures, and other men in your life. Email us a photo of your special person, his name, and we'll be sure to share it on our Father's Day show tomorrow. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we'd like to share stories from our community. Feel-good pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and reflect how Torrance truly cares. Well, members of the Old Torrance Neighborhood Association continues to support one another during this time of crisis. Many residents have stepped up in the past 3 months, shopping, donating, and offering goods to those in need. From essential foods to toiletries, residents Judy and Clarabelle went shopping and bought enough food to feed a family of 5, and with groceries in tow, along with some items from the OTNA pantry, they were able to bring a bit of sunshine to this family. We've seen and heard this many times before, but this special community in Old Torrance truly exemplifies what it means to care for your neighbors and your community. We love seeing the many ways they continue to show how Torrance truly cares. Now, if you have a great story or have photos or videos you'd like to share or just want to say hello, please email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. Stay informed by signing up at torranceca.gov/Torrance Alerts. Subscribe to City Cable's YouTube channel and be sure to like the city's Facebook page. That is our update for COVID-19 Today. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow. We will be broadcasting COVID-19 Today at 4 p.m. on Sunday due to the extended length of this week's City Council meeting. Be sure to tune in as Christine Lee brings you the latest updates. Be safe, stay healthy, and thank you for tuning in. We will see you next time.